Hello, hi, what's good? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sheifunmi and this is Indigo Station. So today I am going to be talking about clarity and getting unstuck. The first thing that comes to mind when we're talking about clarity is to quiet the mind. It is to declutter your space, your environment, particularly your mind. You observe your thoughts, you observe your ego, because these are some of the things that are causing the noise and that lack of clarity. The second one would be for you to identify the things that matter to you the most. You can call them your passion statements. Passion statements are not, the things that you put down as maybes. Passion statements are your must. So identifying what matters to you is something that you definitely want to achieve. Focus on one goal at a time. Multitasking is inevitable for a lot of people, particularly creatives like myself. But focus on one goal at a time. Create a to-do list and put a duration to each task on the to-do list. Because multitasking is inevitable and it can create this exhilarating effect, but other goals and tasks suffer in the process. Eliminate distractions. It takes about 15 minutes for you to bounce back from a distraction, or no matter how small it is, it takes about 15 minutes for you to bounce back from a distraction. And sometimes it takes even more for you to, get back to the headspace where you're not distracted. So it's important for you to eliminate distractions. Journal, write. So writing is very therapeutic. And if you write your uncertainties and the lack of clarity, you would make headway to the point where you start to see more clarity. So it's important to write how you're feeling, what is going on in your mind, what's going on in your thought process. So all those things would help you get clarity. Always challenge your never. Challenge your always, challenge your never. See how I put the two together. Always challenge your never, because your never is something that I would call resistance and something that is in your way to achieve what you're trying to achieve. So when you're able to challenge your never, because sometimes when you tell yourself, I cannot do this, I could never be this, I can never do this, what if that never that you're mentioning is what is going to get you out of, your lack of clarity situation? What is going to get you unstuck? To get unstuck is to change the narrative of your subconscious, the narrative of your heart, the narrative of your ego. Observe them. Know that this is what they're doing. Try to write them down. You know that this is what your subconscious is telling you. This is what your ego is telling you. This is what your heart is telling you. And the purest form in one of these three would be your heart, right? So you pay more attention to your subconscious, you pay more attention to your ego, and see how they're spiraling and how they're coming up with things that, aren't letting you move past resistance. Your thoughts and words come to fruition. So if you're unable to change the narrative of your subconscious and the narrative of your ego, you will not only get stuck, but all the things you're feeding yourself and that you're feeding your subconscious, all the thought patterns and the lack of mindfulness and lack of being in present would come to fruition and would become your reality. So reverse the subconscious and change the thought frame and the thought patterns from I never have this, I am not good enough, I lack confidence, and so on and so forth. If you're able to do that, you're reprogramming your subconscious to who you really want to be, to move better, to move forward and to be better. So these are some of the ways you can get clarity and some of the ways you can get unstuck. And it's important for you to write, for you to spend time in nature or quiet the mind, meditate, do yoga, do things that will help you quiet your mind. And decluttering your space is also very important, because for clarity you need space around you. You cannot be in a space that is, cluttered. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you soon.